I honestly have no clue why the Japanese love That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime as much as they do, but hey, I'm all here for it because a second movie is on the way. The second slime movie, titled Tears of the Blue Sea, is going to be a completely anime original movie. It's not going to pull from the novels at all whatsoever, but the author Fuse is in charge of writing it.
Another slime movie in 2020s? Here's why it might be a mistake. Should it even come out? Now, don't get me wrong. I love Rimuru. I think Slime is one of the most consistent and enjoyable isekai franchises out there. The world building is clean, the cast is stacked, and Rimuru is a genuinely great protagonist. Overpowered? Yes, but still relatable and thoughtful. But if we're being honest, Scarlet Bond, the first Slime movie, didn't really move the needle. It looked gorgeous, yes. It had some cool fights, yes. But narratively, it felt like filler, a glorified side quest that barely impacted the core story. The new characters introduced were fine but forgettable, and by the end, it felt like nothing of long-term consequence had happened.
Most likely this movie is going to be anime canon just like the first one was because we ended up seeing characters from that first movie in season 3. The events of the last movie did kind of confuse novel readers, myself included, a little bit because for some reason the main antagonist of the first movie was Violet. You know, one of the primal demons just like Diablo and Geek Crimson. Which is kind of funny because novel readers know, slight spoilers here, that Violet later goes on to join Rimuru's group and receives the name Ultima. So maybe this second movie, Tears of the Blue Sea, will introduce yet another primal demon and give some more backstory to them. Which is smart, because season 4 is most likely going to cover those demons joining Rimuru's team anyway, so I honestly can't wait to see what Tears of the Blue Sea.
Unless this next film is canon and directly tied to the main timeline, focused on a major lore reveal or post-season 3 developments, or expanding a character arc that actually matters, then it's just more of the same. High production values slapped on a throwaway plot that could have been an OVA. Anime movies aren't just filler anymore. Jujutsu Kaisen 0 set a new bar. Mugen Train was canon and emotional. Even Demon Slayer's controversial TV movie arc approach at least served as part of the main plot. So if Slime wants to hang with the top-tier franchises, the next movie has to mean something. Otherwise, it risks diluting its own narrative by piling on more side stories with no long-term payoff. That said, there's also opportunity here. If handled correctly, this 2926 movie could explore the rise of demon lords and dive deeper into the 10 great demon lords hierarchy. Focus on characters like Diablo or Veldora, who still have untapped lore and potential. Serve as a true bridge between major seasons. But if it's another standalone villain of the week plot with a one-off character who disappears by the credits, then no, it shouldn't come out. Because fans don't just want more, they want meaningful. A new Slime movie sounds exciting, but unless it contributes to the actual story or offers real character/lore development, it risks being another flashy but forgettable detour. Do it right or don't do it at all.